What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Cat's Coils. If you have seen the title, you already know what it is. It is my 1-year DIY Microlocs update. I am so excited. I cannot wait to share with you guys my entire journey from day one, October 1st, 2019, all the way up to October 1st, 2020. If this is your first time on my channel and you haven't seen any previous videos, I just want to get you caught up a little bit. So I started my locks on October 1st, 2019 with twist, very small twist. And I braided the ends just to secure them to make sure that my twist did not unravel as my locks were starting to develop and form. I also parted my grid in rows, okay? A lot of people start their locks and they have like a whole lot of different sections. I didn't start my locks that way. I just started at the very back and I parted in rows. If you would like to see my installation video, there is going to be a little card up in the top and you can go ahead and check out my installation video. But I started my locks in rows, and once I finished my locks, I noticed that they were a little big. And so what I did was I took a lot of the twists that were way too big and I split them up into and turned them into 2 different twists. You will notice that in my installation video, when I wet my hair, that my twists are way bigger than what my locks are now. So that is why that is. It's because I ended up taking some locks and dividing them up into 2. It's gonna go on into my first topic, and that is my interlocking, how I've been interlocking throughout this 1 year. At the very beginning of my journey, I started interlocking using the 4-point rotation. I used the blue small needle that you buy from the craft store, and I shaved it down. If you would like to see how I make my own interlocking tool, I will show you in the cards as well. But I used that. And as the months kind of went on, I noticed that it would start to snag my hair a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys right now the tool that I am currently using. This is what my new needle looks like. And it's just a very big needle. It's not the best, but it is working for now. And I like this because it's not as cheap as the blue plastic needle. This needle doesn't break, it doesn't bend, it doesn't snag. So this is what I'm currently using. I probably will have a better needle within my next update. But yeah, so that is how I interlock. And I interlock using the 3-point rotation. And I'll show you a little picture of the rotation. Yeah, so that's how I interlock using the 3-point rotation. So I go in one way, I go in the other, and I go in the other. Then I go back and I go back. And I just repeat that pattern over and over again. I do not lock my hair really tight because I have suffered from alopecia in the past. And so I really want to make sure that I do not aggravate the hair follicle. All right, so my next topic is my twist pattern. I want to go ahead and quickly give y'all an update on my twist pattern. So I'm gonna do a little close up here, and you guys can see that at 1 year, the twist pattern is still there. Like, it's still there on the top. Now at my roots, right here, here's one. This is a complete lock. It has locked completely. And in the back, my hair has pretty much locked completely as well. So it's interesting that in the back and on my edges, my hair has pretty much locked up completely. My next topic is my line of demarcation. And that is the spot where basically where my interlocked hair starts and my twist hair starts. I like to call my line of demarcation that area where the 2 meet. And so let's see where my line of demarcation is. It is about right here, if y'all can see that. That is my line of demarcation right here. Y'all can see it, okay. Can y'all see that? I can kind of feel it. It's like compact, and then it's really super frizzy right about here. This is a topic and this is a question that I get all the time. And this next topic is my frizz. A lot of people always ask me, girl, how is it that you have basically no frizz? And I'm always like, I wish I had an answer, because I don't. Like, I literally don't have an answer. I don't do anything special to reduce my frizz. I don't do anything special when I'm interlocking my hair. I don't cut the frizz out. Like, this is just how my locks are naturally. All right, so my next topic is going to be hair jewelry. So as you guys may or may not know, if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that I kind of change up my hair jewelry every once in a while. I like to try different things just to see if I like it, if it sticks, and all that. So the current hair jewelry that I'm using right now are these little rings. I'll show you. These little rings. And I have them placed all over my head. So one thing that I love about these rings is that I can interlock my hair with the rings still on. Now, it's important to make sure that if you're gonna try to interlock your hair with these little rings, you wanna make sure that the rings are small enough, first of all. Second thing, you wanna make sure that the rings are closed completely. All right, and then you also wanna make sure that your locks are not so small. So I make sure of all of those things, and I tried one and I was like, oh, I couldn't even tell. Like, I literally could not tell that the ring was in my hair. And one of the reasons why I might go ahead and take them out is because every blue moon I may hit a snag and one of the locks will connect with the other ring, and I don't really like that because that might start to encourage some frizz. So that is my hair jewelry situation right now. Those are all the pieces of jewelry that I have in my hair. The rings are literally just everywhere. I still have some stretch going on. As you guys can see, my hair is still stretching. So that lets me know that it is not fully locked. But yeah, it still does stretch. Now my hair in the back doesn't have much stretch to it at all. So like this hair right here, it doesn't have much stretch. All right, now let's get into this grid. I know y'all want to see what my grid is looking like, so let's just go ahead and get some visuals in. Let's get some visuals in. So I actually recorded this video on October 1st, but I interlocked my hair the week before. So in this video, you're seeing hair that has been interlocked for a week. So this is 1 week post interlocking. And you probably will never see my interlocks looking fresh and just really tight because since I did battle with alopecia, and I still do, I really have to be careful with how tight I interlock. I'm going to show you all the products that I have used within 1 year. So these are the 2 different shampoos that I'm using. This bottle right here has been the very same bottle that I used since my very first locks video. And this is the Biotin Strengthening Shampoo from Pure Zero Natural Hair Care. I'm using the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree Special Shampoo. I use this all the time. And this is the newest shampoo that I've added to my collection, the Power Greens shampoo from Shea Moisture. And when it's time to condition, I use this As I Am Olive Oil Tea Tree Oil Leave-In Conditioner. And I literally have used this same bottle for the entire year. That just lets you know how little I am using. Use the Voice of Hair Elixir Oil. And as you guys can see, it's about time for me to get some more. But I use the Hair Elixir Oil on all of my spots that I need growth in. Use the Main Choice Growth Oil. And I use this just all over my head when I just need to evenly distribute oil to my hair after my leave-in conditioner. So those are all of my products that I have used in an entire year. For my last topic, I want to talk to you about the spot. Y'all know what it is if y'all been watching my channel. I'm gonna just call it the spot from now on. But this is the spot where I usually have issues with alopecia, and I just want to show you guys how that is doing. Looking for the spot. So here is the spot. And as you can see, we've got some hair here, but I'm recovering from a flare-up, so the hair is growing back, but it is pretty short right now. I have not lost any locks in this area, which I'm actually quite surprised of, but here are some of my baby locks. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. This is my newest baby lock. Let's see. Yeah, so they're all in through there. But yeah, so that is my spot on my apple cider. Fresh squeeze, homemade. Oh my gosh. If y'all have ever made fresh squeezed homemade apple cider, let me know, because this is this right here. Oh, it's so good. Well, that is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for sharing my 1 year DIY Microlocs update with me. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed my content, and comment down below. Let me know if you guys are thinking about locking, or if you already have locks. Where are you guys in your lock journey? I would love to chat with you guys about that. But yep, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.